Sorry about that break in transmission. Let us go back to the comprehensive sexuality education that I was showing you a while ago. Thank you, Jesus.
In this film, the term Comprehensive Sexuality Education, or CSE, does not refer to sex education programs in general, but rather to a specific form of graphic sexuality education. CSE is designed to change the sexual and gender norms of society, promotes high-risk sexual behaviors, and encourages even the youngest of children to experiment sexually. For the protection of the viewer, explicit images from CSE texts that will be shown have been blurred out. However, the subject matter is still not appropriate for children.
This is definitely an attack on healthy family life. It will affect your economy. It will affect your child rearing. It will affect your education system.
This has horrified a lot of people in South Africa. And the tool that is being used, the weapons that are being used, is comprehensive sexuality education.
As president of the American College of Pediatricians, I am deeply concerned about comprehensive sexuality education for 4 reasons. First, it sexualizes children. Second, it threatens children's health. Third, it promotes a dangerous gender ideology. And fourth, it undermines the parent-child relationship, which violates parental rights.
My life's work has been to protect children by exposing the roots of the sexual revolution, the sexual rights movement that's led to sex education worldwide, globally.
Say not to CSC! Say not to CSC! Say not to CSC!
There is a worldwide war raging across the globe. Not a war of guns and weapons, but a war of ideas, ideologies, and worldviews regarding sex.
This is just part of the lesson plan for what's called Making a Difference curriculum, and it is in Oregon schools and probably schools around the nation. This is instructions for the teacher in the classroom to ask her or his students, how do people express their sexual feelings? What is abstinence? And here are some answers that they try to elicit from the children. Oral sex, masturbation, anal sex, massage, holding hands, touching each other's genitals, saying, I like you. And what they're doing is equating all these things. Saying, I like you is equal to anal sex.
Planned Parenthood is coming into classrooms of students who are 13 and 14 years old. They're giving them handouts, negotiating sexual encounters with other students. For example, there are statements like this: do you want to go back to my room? Do you want to get busy? Can I take your shirt off? It makes me hot when you touch me. Here, can you do that? Is it okay if I take my pants off? This is outrageous. This should not be taught in the classroom.
We are state legislators from Minnesota, and we are pushing hard against the agenda to sexualize our children.
I do not know if you have been cut off. I don't think so. That's not the right one. I do not know if you've been cut off, but we have been looking at Unit 3, the adverse effects of the atheistic worldview on moral issues. Lesson number 1, the issue of acceptable sexual relationships. And we have seen that the atheists believe that everything is permissible if it doesn't hurt someone, and as long as all partners agree to engage in it. And that would mean that they would accept all kinds of sexual activity that the Bible does not promote, the Bible does not approve of. And we looked at number 1, they're promoting sex among children in basic schools. They're trying to bring it into all the schools throughout the world. They're trying to bring it into Jamaica. And this is one impact or one adverse effect of the atheistic worldview of acceptable sexual behavior. Lord willing, next week, Friday, we will continue on this slide. We will continue to see the video, and then we will get into number 2. Any questions from the students on what we have looked at? Okay, well, have a good lunch. At 1:30, we will resume for the third year students. World Religion will be starting a new lesson. And thank you for joining us on the internet. And we'll be starting back at 1:30. I don't think I was on the internet. Oh, I was?